Hello, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. What's going on in the crypto space? What is going on in crypto land? Let's go into the charts and check out what is happening with crypto. On Tuesday, I mentioned that crypto has bottomed and we are going to get a short-term bottom here where it's going to push. And I believe that it could go back to all-time highs at some point, but let's see where things are at right now with crypto. So crypto. So here we have seen Bitcoin for the last couple of weeks, for several weeks, it's been selling. And finally, it came here to this level. So last on Tuesday, I mentioned that even on Twitter, I even mentioned that on Monday that Bitcoin had bottomed and is going to get a reversal here, and we've seen that happen so far. So right now, it's not out of the woods yet, but it's a very good performance so far. So this is the weekly chart, by the way. And if you look at this, this is the second green week. If Friday closes green, if we don't get any sell-off, then we mean that this has done well to have two green weeks. Okay, but then we need this to push on further to see where it goes. So here, this is how I was able to spot the bottom here using this. So although Bitcoin is trading at is corrected more than, let me take the measurement tool to figure that one out here. Let's show you guys. Let's use my measurement tool. So if you look at this from the highs to this area, Bitcoin has corrected by 35% around that, right? So that means that Bitcoin fits the definition of a bear market, right? So a bear market is more than 20% decline from recent highs, which in this case is the all-time highs. So from here to here, this has held and now is bouncing, right? So let's see where price is going from here now. Also on Tuesday, I mentioned that Bitcoin had confirmed a reversal pattern. So here, we had, this is what? Lower lows, right? This lower lows, lower low, lower low. But for the first time, we don't have any lower low again. We have what? A lower high, which is a change in character, a change in market structure, a change in behavior, right? So meaning that now we are starting putting higher lows, and then this was what? Over here we had lower highs. So here, this is your high, this is your lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So for the first time, we have a high that is higher than the previous high. So that means that that is a formation of an uptrend. So here we are doing this, and we are getting this move. So we are going to see if this move can go and go up, right? That's how this can go. So now let's look at, so on the daily chart here, we can clearly see that so Bitcoin here can also be forming what looks like, it can also be classified as, maybe it can also be forming a bear flag. Let's see. But this is not quite your classic bear flag. Let's see. Let's see here. So here is forming, it can form some. So if you connect this to this here, to this area, that could be like a bear flag, right? So right now, what we need is that we need price to break here and close somewhere here. If you can get price to close somewhere here, then that's going to be a big statement, a big achievement. So Bitcoin, I expect Bitcoin to at least push either tomorrow or maybe during the weekend into Monday. We can come, if Bitcoin can get to the $100,000 mark, that is going to be significant, because then it negates this bear flag formation, right? This bear flag formation, because here, this is your flagpole. From here to here, it's your flagpole. Okay, from here to here, it's your flagpole. So if this pushes up, we are going to now, this is going to look to form, it negates that, and we now push up, right? But then we need this to push. So the next target, so I am in IBIT options. I am also in Ethereum options as well, using the stock market. So here, this is IBIT. So I bought IBIT $60 calls, and I'm riding it to the upside. And so far, is playing out well nicely. Like yeah, so IBIT, sorry, it's IBIT here. IBIT 50. So we bought IBIT $50 calls on IBIT, and so far this has moved from here to what? It has done 12%, right? So if it can go up, if you can get it to come to the 200 SMA, that's going to be fantastic, right? That's going to be fantastic. So Bitcoin still has legs, still has room to go, but it needs momentum to go. If the rate cap decision on next week, if the market, everything is rallying, I believe that Bitcoin will also rally, because now we are seeing risk. There's a risk on environment, because if you see small caps, the Russell rally and Bitcoin rally, that means that people are willing to take risk, and we are getting back to the risk on environment. We are not in the full risk on environment, but we are getting there. So I believe that if this happens, we are going to get a break out of this bear flag situation and then push up to the upside. First target is the 100,000 mark, right? So that's where I'm going to start taking profit from my IBIT, and then I'm going to hold some to see if it can run beyond that. But if it doesn't run, fine, I'll take my profit and I'll lock in, right? That's the key. Then the next one is Ethereum. ETH, Ethereum. So Ethereum as well bottomed after the big sell. It bottomed again. Ethereum too is following the same bull market narrative, right? So this trend line here from January 2022, you see that price has bounced there, bounce, and bounced here now, right? So now it's holding, and it has negated all the downtrend and forming a new change in market structure, right? So over here, if you look at this, you can see that Ethereum is now doing what? What is it doing? So this is your low. This is what? Your higher low. So it means that it's now negated the lower lows and now putting a lower high and also a higher low, right? First higher low. So that's the thing. So that's why I think it's happening here with Ethereum, and Ethereum has room to go, and it has, if it can come here to this 3,500. So the next area where I'm looking at for this to come is somewhere here. So somewhere here, see this area where the moving averages is, if you can come to that 6,000 at 3,500 level, then this is going to be great, and we are going to push up to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at for Ethereum. So next one is Solana. Solana, right? Let's see Solana here. So Solana as well held this support level nicely. Solana held this support level nicely. So if you look at this from the bull market start of this 2023, it came back down, held here, came back down, held here, right? So I've taken this trade using options in the stock market, and I look to see how this is going to go. I believe that this can push. Next target can be somewhere here. Somewhere here. That's going to give you the next target at 169. So if you can get that move, that's going to be nice, because this is a crypto that was once trading at 293. Even if you can come to the 200s, that's going to be a massive trade, right? So yeah. So how did I trade this? I traded this using, so with Ethereum, I traded the ETA. So I'm in ETA. I bought the $20 calls for the ETA. I bought the $20 call somewhere here, and I'm riding it to the upside here, added to the position here, and we are pushing up. So now we are trading above the 200, which is a significant move. So we're looking to see how far this can go. If it can come to 27, that's going to be great. And by then, that should coincide with that 3,500 level on the real Ethereum. Okay. And then for Solana, I bought the leverage ETF here. SOLT, right? SOLT. I bought the $7 calls. So far, it's consolidating here. I needed to blast through this and go. So those are my positions in crypto, and I believe that there's still more ability for Bitcoin, which is the leader in the crypto space, to go to 100,000. That's going to lift a lot of all the other altcoins as well up. And with the rate cuts coming, we are going to go into a high risk appetite environment if the Fed cuts interest rates and confirms that there's going to be more interest rate cuts in 2026. So I hope this was insightful. Thank you for watching. Please hit the notification bell, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also please share this link with your friends and family, and your network, your trading network, so that they can also subscribe and also learn. And also, if you are a day trader, join me tomorrow to trade with me live. In our live day trading room, we trade both options and futures. So in order to do that, what you need to do is that you need to go to our website. You go to our website here, tradingrich.com. Whoops. So you go to our website, tradingrich.com here, and you go click on here, you join the free community. And then when you join the free community, you are going to get the link, the Zoom link, to join me to trade with me live every Friday, right? So this is going to be something that is going to help you as a day trader to level up as we enter into 2026. Also, if you want to trade with me regularly, every single day, Monday to Friday, unless it's a statutory holiday, this is where you come. So you come here, you click on the courses. There's the live day trade. So here I live day trade with members. Every single day, we trade both options and futures. And this year is for only $97 USD per month. So over here, you look at this, some of the gains that we traded with our day trading service. And then here, this is $97 per month. And right now, we have it on sale. We still have our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale going on. It has been extended to Friday. So by Friday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, the sale is going to be done. And you can get additional 30% off using our promo code BFCM. You can see that on the banner on the screen. So this is $97. You get further discount, 30% off. And then here, this is the yearly one. The yearly one can give you access to trade for the entire year with me, trading options and futures every day. And you can get that for $970 per year. But if you subscribe to the yearly package, you get 2 months free, right? 2 months free. Like you just pay for 10 months instead of the 12 months. And you also get 30% off that. So you are going to pay $679 for the yearly package, and you can trade with me every single day. So I don't only trade, I trade and also teach you why I'm taking the trade, why we exited here, why we stopped out here, why we should hold, all that good stuff. You're going to learn that in the live day trading session. So we'll see you in the live day trading session tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We see you in the next video on Sunday. Again, on Sundays, you can join me live every Sunday. I go live on YouTube to give the trade plan for the week. So everybody that joins get the trade plan for the week, how we plan to make money as we get into the Fed FOMC meeting. So you can tune in every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You are going to see me there, and we are going to talk about the game plan. So have a good night. Bye for now.